So picture this. It's 8:15 in the morning. You've asked your child to put on their shoes, 4 times now? Your patience, yeah, that's long gone. And then you hear yourself say it for the 5th time, but this time with a threat, right? If you don't put your shoes on right now, well, you're going to be late and forget about screen time later. And what happens next? Do the shoes magically appear on their feet? Nope. You get a total meltdown. The whole morning is just shot. You're late, you're frustrated, and you're carrying around this heavy dose of guilt. Sound familiar? Yeah, if you're nodding along right now, I just want you to know you are so not alone. But what if I told you there's a better way? A really simple 2-step idea that can totally transform these power struggles. It's not magic, it's this powerful little phrase, connect before correct. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to unpack the actual brain science behind why this works and give you 5 super practical templates you can start using like tonight. So why doesn't just demanding and lecturing work? I mean, it feels like it should, right? Well, it all comes down to how your kid's brain is actually built. Let's take a look. All right, I want you to imagine your child's brain is like a 2-story house. You've got the upstairs brain. This is the sophisticated, logical part. It's where planning, good decision-making, and controlling impulses happen. It's the calm, cool, and collected part of the house. But then you have the downstairs brain. This is the primal, emotional part. It's all about big feelings, anger, fear, and its main job is just pure survival. Think of it as the house's smoke detector. So, when your child gets totally flooded with a big emotion, like frustration over those shoes, they flip their lid. And what that means is, bam, the staircase connecting the calm upstairs to the emotional downstairs just collapses. It's gone. And now, that reactive downstairs brain is in complete control of the whole house. The logical upstairs brain, it's totally inaccessible. The lights are off up there. And this is so important. When you're trying to reason or lecture a child who has flipped their lid, you're literally talking to a part of their brain that is physically incapable of listening. It's like trying to teach algebra during a fire drill. It just will not work. It's pointless. Okay, let's get into the good stuff. Your 5 communication templates, practical scripts to turn conflict into cooperation. All 5 of these follow that exact same logic we just talked about. You connect with the feeling first, and then you correct or guide the action. All right, template number 1. This is the foundation for everything else. It's called see the feeling, guide the action. Okay, this one is your absolute workhorse. You're going to use it all the time. So first, you connect. You get down on their level physically, and you just name what you see. Wow, you're having so much fun with your Legos. It looks like it's really hard to stop. You're just validating their world. Then, here's the key. You use the word and to transition. And it's time for dinner. See? No but. Then you state the limit. That's the correct part. We need to eat now. Simple, clear. And you close it out by giving them 2 positive choices you can live with. Do you want to put the red Legos away first or the blue ones? You're giving them a little bit of power back. Okay, number 2. What about those tasks that just feel like an epic battle every single time? You know, like cleaning up a messy room. For that, we've got template 2. We're on the same team. This one is all about shifting the dynamic from me versus you to us versus the problem. So you start by framing it as a shared challenge. Instead of clean your room, you say, whoa, this room is a huge mess. Then you use team language, words like we and us. Let's make a plan together. You state the shared goal. Our job is to get this room clean. And then you try to make it fun. Should we put on some music and race the clock? You're not the drill sergeant here. You're the fun team captain. It totally changes the vibe. Template number 3, transitions. Leaving the park, turning off the TV. These are the worst, right? This one, the gentle handoff, is going to be your best friend. This whole template is about giving their brain a runway to land the plane instead of just making it crash. So 5 minutes out, you give the first heads up. Hey, 5 minutes till it's time to go. Then again at 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. At 1 minute, you give the final warning and you connect with the feeling. It's so hard to say goodbye to friends, isn't it? Then, when the time is up, you state it calmly and clearly. And here's a pro tip for you. Use a visual timer on your phone. Seriously. That way, the timer is the bad guy, not you. It works like a charm. All right, number 4. What happens when a rule actually gets broken? You know, someone grabs a toy or maybe even hits. This is where template 4, oops, let's fix it, comes into play. The whole focus here is on repair, not on punishment. So let's say one kid grabs a toy from another. First, you connect with the feeling behind the action. You really wanted a term with that doll. You see them. Then you state the boundary calmly. And in our family, we don't grab. Then you build empathy by pointing to the other person's feelings. Look at your sister's face. She looks really sad right now. And finally, you empower them to repair the situation. What can we do to help fix this? Now, of course, safety first. If things are heated, you separate everyone, make sure everyone is safe. Then you can do the teaching. And that brings us to number 5. This one is kind of your secret weapon for after a meltdown, after the storm has passed. It's called the high five rewind. So once everyone is totally calm, and I mean totally calm, you circle back. This isn't for punishment, it's for learning. You start by reconnecting, maybe with a hug. Hey, can I have a hug? Then you review what happened, but with zero blame. Can we talk for a second about what happened by the door? Then you brainstorm together. What could we try next time instead of yelling? You're making a plan together for the future. The key is to keep it super short. This isn't a lecture. It's like a quick 60-second huddle to come up with a better play for next time. All right. Troubleshooting common bumps. Quick fixes for when you get stuck. Because let's be real, knowing this stuff is one thing, but actually doing it in the heat of the moment is another. You're going to mess up. You're going to hit some bumps. That's totally normal. So let's just talk about the 2 biggest ones right now so you can see them coming. First up, what I call the but trap. This one word can make all the difference. When you say, I know you're sad, but we have to go, the word but basically erases the empathy you just offered. It's like saying, your feelings are nice, but they don't really matter. The fix is so simple. Just swap but for and. I know you're sad, and we have to go. See? It feels different, right? It allows both things to be true. Your sadness is real, and the limit is also real. The other thing is, you've got to dial it in for their age. This isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. For the little guys, like 3 or 5, keep your words to a minimum. Use more hugs, a soothing tone. Your nonverbals are way more powerful. For bigger kids, say 6 to 10, you can use more words. Their upstairs brain is stronger, so you can really get them involved in problem solving. But for a full-on code red meltdown at any age, your job is not to teach. Your only job is safety and co-regulation. Just be there, keep them safe, and say very little, like, I'm here, you're safe. The lesson can wait. Okay, 7-day challenge. One small step to a more connected family. Look, the goal here is not perfection. It is not about becoming some kind of super parent overnight. It's just about practice. It's about making one small change. So I'll give you a really simple challenge. So where did it even start? Please, please, do not try to do all 5 of these things tomorrow. You'll just get overwhelmed and give up. Instead, I want you to pick just one. Your first step, tonight, just try template number 1. That is it. Just one time, when it's time to stop playing and get ready for bed, just try it. Get down low, look them in the eye, and say, I see you're having so much fun, and it's time for bed. Then offer that little choice. Just try it once. That's your only homework. See what happens. Because here's the thing. Every single time you choose to connect before you correct, you are doing something so much bigger than just getting shoes on or cleaning up a room. You are literally wiring their brain for emotional intelligence. You're building a bond that will last a lifetime. And you're teaching them the most important lesson of all, that even when things are hard, even when they mess up, they are safe, they are seen, and they are unconditionally loved. You can absolutely do this. Thanks so much for watching. If this helped, please subscribe, give it a like, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. In our next episode, we won't just talk about the simple but and swap. We'll dive deeper into micro-language swaps you can use in the moment to turn conflict into cooperation. If you want one-sentence scripts that work right away, make sure that bell is on. See you next time.